What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Another episode of Clams and Claws. Joey, it's Super Bowl Sunday. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm 59. This is Super Bowl 59. The first two Super Bowls, they couldn't even sell tickets. It wasn't until Super Bowl three, until the AFL had a representative, New York Jets, against the Baltimore Colts, the NFL rep, with Earl Morrall and Johnny U on the other side.
Yep.
And the quarterback for the Jets was getting heckled at the Orange Bowl at the press conference. They said they're going to kick his ass. You're going to get beat up and destroyed. He says, "I got news for you. We're going to win the game. I guarantee you." That was Joe Willie Namath. Change football. Rocket ship it from there. Super Bowl III from there. Now this is why we're here, because of Joe Willie Namath. Super Bowl III. That was it. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Yeah. We got obviously Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to get into some prop bets. Who do we like? We'll give our final score predictions, who we think is going to win. But Joey, doing pretty well in college basketball. We're going to give everybody some games that we got. A couple games already went live that we have, but there's a game about to kick off in the Big Ten here. You've got to play in Ohio State and Nebraska.
Yeah, I went under in this game. I think it's going to be a tight defensive game. I don't trust Ohio State's offense, especially on the road. I like the under this game, 145.5, 144.5. I like the total under this game.
Nice. Another 2:00 game, Wichita State and South Florida.
I like South Florida in this spot. I think we got them on the money line, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much
a pick on the money line. You just got to win the game.
Awesome. We had a couple other games that are currently live right now. Anything else, Joey? Any other college basketball news?
That's it. Yeah, it's a small schedule. That was it. Yesterday we had a big game. I just want everybody to know Thursday night going into Friday morning, I checked my phone. I got a late text from my partner here, and he was like, "Go, let's go, thumbs up and everything." I just want everybody to know he's checking scores at midnight, and he's pounding it. I just want everybody to know officially he's a degenerate now. Welcome to the club. I just want to let you know he's officially a degenerate. Big doggy dog will welcome him to the club also if he gets on there.
There you go.
Good job. That's it. Now you curse at the TV. You get players, and that's it. It becomes your life. You don't want to watch games with nobody by yourself. Where are you watching the game today?
We're going over to a restaurant with a couple of my friends tonight to watch the game, so it'll be fun.
Okay.
What are your plans for today? What's that?
Is everybody there got action?
Yeah. A couple of people like the Eagles, a couple of friends like the Chiefs, so it's going to be heated tonight. So we'll have a good time. Where are you watching the game tonight, Joey?
Right here, right in my chair, right in front of the TV. I got a 65-inch. I'm about 8 feet away from it. That's it. I don't like to be around people unless I'm in Florida at the Delano or 36 years ago, back in 1989, there was a young 23-year-old from South Brooklyn who went down to Turks and Caicos in the Caribbean and bartended in Club Med, and I ran the Super Bowl. I took bets there. The first one to take action on that island, there was nothing there. It was wide open. I even had to get the security guard. I hit him. He was watching what was going on the whole week. I threw him 100. I told him to be on my side. That was Bengals 49ers. I was using 6 on the game. 49ers were favored, and 43.5. We went Bengals and under. 49ers won outright, but I was writing all 49ers down there. I made myself about 800. And plus, when they did inventory 30 days later, there was 31 bottles of Dom Perignon missing. How you doing? How you feeling?
Love it. Speaking of college basketball, we're riding with the Joey Clams Nation. February 6th, what Joey was saying, we had 7 games on that slate, and we went 6-1. And the one game that we lost by half a point from Gonzaga. We had a minus 20.5, and they won by 20. So almost a perfect 7-0 that day. But
how many games we've been getting was the hook, or the game's falling right on? We're winning by a half.
Exactly.
These college basketball games are right on the number.
Yeah,
Right.
it's crazy how accurate they've been. And then, yeah, we got March Madness in a month from now. So pretty cool. But yeah, before we get into our picks, Joey, do you remember how old you were when you made your first Super Bowl bet? Do you remember the teams? Do you remember the game that you made that bet?
Yeah, it was. I think I was 9 or 10. I think it was Super Bowl 10. It was the first Cowboy Steeler one. I think the
Nice.
Cowboys were getting 4.5,
Mm-hmm.
and I had the Cowboys. I was taking action at school. I was like in the fourth grade, and I was taking out. We betting a quarter, $1, on the game. One guy, he had the Steelers. He didn't understand about the points. There was a fist fight and everything about that. But yeah, that was my first Super Bowl bet I made. I remember going down to my uncle's club. He took action, and I put $22 on the Cowboys plus the points, and I hit.
Nice. Love it. Yeah, me and my dad, we would always bet $5 a piece on all the Super Bowls every year growing up. And it was frustrating because I always picked who won the game, and then he got whoever was left. And I went like, oh, I think I lost like 7 straight Super Bowls in a row, and I couldn't believe it. I was so upset because that was my allowance money. I got $5 a week, and I'm betting it on a game, and I kept losing it. So my dad got me, even though he wasn't the one picking the games. He got the leftovers.
Let
Yeah.
me interrupt you. How old are you right now?
25.
25 and $5 a week. What was this? 1955? Don't
No,
think
I
you
was,
go deep in the where's you get
yeah.
the spur alarms. Go deep in the pocket.
No, it was I think I was 10. So right around the same age you were, 10 or 11. Me and my dad, we bet $5 a piece on the winner of the Super Bowl, and he always got whoever I didn't pick, and I
Yeah.
always lost every year. I couldn't believe it.
I was 10 in 1975. Tell Big Jim you got to get a 50 a week.
Yeah, there you go. We got a couple comments coming in. Doggy Dog World, he said Clams got fired because of that. That's hysterical. What's up,
Never
Doggy?
got never got fired. I was transferred to another Club Med. And then you know what? And I don't. Nobody knows who took it. Number one, they got it wrong. There was 35 missing, so
Yeah,
they got
he
it wrong.
says he was in diapers making his first bet.
The
The $22 Super Bowl bet was the only time Clams was ahead gambling on sports, he's saying. Yeah.
I'm right behind you, buddy.
got our friend
Right
We got our friend Kurt Valenti chiming in. What's up, Kurt? He's saying there's a new sheriff in the Big East, and his name's Rick Pitino. Yes, sir.
I was waiting for him. He can't wait to get out the good news.
Yeah.
He can't wait
He's
to
also
get good news.
Yeah, he's also liking Barkley, play action to Barkley, run the ball, play defense, how you win championships. Go Eagles from Kurt.
Yeah, let me make a comment about the St. John's
Yeah.
success that's going on. I mean, they're really having a hard time shooting the ball, but their defense, and let me tell you something. If you don't think coaching is important, look what's going on in that Madison Square Garden with that college team in the top 15, top 10. This guy has got them playing defense. Down, they went up to UConn on a Friday night against the back-to-back champs, down 14-16. He calls it to he rips into him. Here comes the press. They flip it. They go up at halftime.
Joey and I were on the Red Storm on Friday, so we got that.
We were all over Johnny's Friday night. We were all over the Johnnies.
There you go. So yeah, guys, we got a couple of prop bets today, and then Joey and I will give our thoughts on the games. So there's a couple of players we'll talk about here. Let me actually pull up the.
Give me some that you like too, because I sent you some that I thought value.
Yeah, so I think something to point out is something you can look at. If you guys like the Eagles today, there's a good opportunity to go with Saquon Barkley for MVP because it's pretty much a pick 'em on the money line. It's a pretty much dead even spread right now. I think the Chiefs are -1, but it's going back and forth. But if you do like the Eagles, you might want to look at MVP because if you think they're going to win the game, you're going to get more value on Saquon Barkley for a little bit more better odds on that.
I was talking to Kenny yesterday. Kenny likes Hurts MVP and Barkley MVP. He said, I want if he's listening, Kenny.
Yeah.
Bet Eagles to win Barkley MVP parlay, Eagles to win, Hurts parlay MVP. You get 4-1 with Hurts, and I think 3-1 on that with Barkley. And if the Eagles win and one of them's the MVP, you make yourself a 2-1 profit.
Exactly. Yeah, because Barkley is plus 260 and Hurts is plus 350. So even if you bet both of them, one of them's gonna win it, either Hurts or Barkley. I would be shocked if it was like AJ Brown or Goddard or somebody else. So if the Eagles win the game, it's going to be one of those two guys.
Pick six by Carter, and then a sack fumble recovery.
Right.
Give it
Yeah,
to
there
the
you go. Yeah, Mahomes is the favorite. He's plus 120, so MVP odds, something to look at. But Joey's got a couple of bets here. So you like the team total in this game with the Eagles, Joey, 23.5?
Yeah, I like the team. I think if the Eagles are gonna win this game, they got to get at least to 27, maybe 30. I think they could get to 24. So I went over. You know why? If you like the Eagles in the game, I think this is the safer bet.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is because if they're going to beat the Chiefs, they got to get at least, I'm thinking, to 24. So I like over 23.5 with the Eagles in this game.
Nice. Doggy Dog's going back to St. John's. Offense is questionable, but the defense for St. John's is playing great right now. Yeah, for sure, Doggy Dog.
Yeah.
Definitely. Another bet that you like, Joey, is Devontae Smith over 4.5 receptions. Talk about Devontae Smith.
They're gonna be trying to stop the run, Barkley and Jalen Hurts with the run. There's going to be the slot's going to be open for Devontae Smith. He's going to be on the worst corner in the league in covering the slot. I think he's going to get to 5-6 receptions in this game. He's going to have a big part of this game, and if the Eagles are going to be successful, he's going to be one of the keys to it. I like seeing him getting the ball in the middle of the field. And I even went over yesterday. His total yards was 50. I put it in a parlay. I went plus 60.
Nice.
60 plus yards in there. A little alternate move. I think he gets that.
There you go. And then you got another one for the Chiefs, Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of guys. He's got a couple of receivers, but he doesn't have a main one only for Kelsey. But I see Juju Smith being open, and he's going to get over 1.5 receptions. I like him to get 2 or 3 receptions. Mahomes is going to be throwing the ball a lot more today. I don't think they're going to be leaning on the run at all. I think it's going to be Mahomes is going to be dictating this whole game.
Nice. Do you like his I think his receiving yards are it's like 15.5, I think the number is right now.
I like the receptions more.
Receptions, okay.
He catches a little, like, say, 3-yard pass, or right, quick, 1, 2, 3. I don't know about the yards, but I like the receptions over 1.5 on Juju Smith-Schuster.
Nice. Anything else, Joey? Any other player props before we get to our score?
I like Kareem Hunt under 42.5 yards rushing.
Okay.
The defense is too good or too quick. I can't see him break one. He's not that, but he's a guy, a grinder, a 3-4 yard here. But I still see Mahomes with the ball in his hand, making plays. I think Andy Reid knows to win this game, to get to that fourth quarter, down a touchdown or with the lead, because that's where Mahomes he's the boss. Fourth quarter, in the last 5 minutes, last 2 minutes, that's where he's going to have the ball in his hands.
Definitely, for sure. All right, so I think we'll get into the score predictions here.
Where was your favorite Super Bowl that you watched? I know what was your favorite one that you watched? You thought it was a great one.
Yeah, I wish the Lions made one. I was hoping, last year we had a chance to go to one, but we blew it at in the second half and fell apart this year in the playoffs. But maybe one day. But I think the Bengals and Rams won a couple years ago. Seeing Stafford win his first ring, that was probably one that was cool to watch.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna go back. That Cowboy. Steeler first one was really good, and I'm going to talk about the. I want you guys to go out there and watch this. I watched it again yesterday. The Super Bowl 11, Raiders and Vikings. All the Hall of Famers in that game for the Raiders. I mean, what a game! And the vicious hits they were putting on. They put on a moderate shot. His helmet came off. Jack Tatum, the assassin, and you see
Yeah.
John Madden on the sideline giving the fist pumps and going crazy. That was great. The one of the best Super Bowls I seen was the second Steeler Cowboy game. What a game that was. I think it was a 37-35 final, something like that. There was a big play in that game. Jackie Smith, who was a all-pro wide receiver for the Cardinals, came over to Dallas. And in the third quarter, Staubach to take the lead, like a 17-yard pass or 12-yard pass in the end zone, sliding down. Jackie Smith, he hit him in the numbers and he dropped the ball. And the Cowboys never recovered. They kept it close, but that was a great Super Bowl.
Nice. We got our friend Clayton chiming in. What's up, Clayton? Good to see you.
Hey, Clayton, how you doing, baby? And another thing too, Carson, a lot of guys say, well, now you got action every day with everything. You're a degenerate.
Yeah.
So don't put all your eggs in one basket today, because you know what? Tomorrow's a new day.
Right, exactly. That's a good point. It's funny. A lot of my degenerate friends, they're betting the coin toss, they're betting the over/under
Coin
with
toss
the
is a
national
sucker bet.
anthem.
There's no
It's
value.
like, come on, guys. That's really gambling at that point. You want to actually make a logical decision with your bets. So, like Joey said, it's a good point. Tomorrow's always a new day. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You're going to have your ups and downs. But yeah, definitely. Don't put all, like Joey said, don't put all your entire bankroll in one night.
Because I'm telling you wake up on a Monday morning with a bad Monday. Ooh.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah,
you're gonna dig a hole, crawl in it, and dig another hole and crawl underneath that hole.
Right, exactly.
Especially when you ex dog eat dog. Especially when you lose 30,000-40,000, you don't have $1 in your pocket.
Yeah, that's
dog eat dog knows.
So yeah, Joey. Over under in this game. Let me get the number here. I think it's 48.5 right now. Over under. Do you have a play in this? Do you think it's going to be high scoring?
I'm surprised that it's this low. I'm surprised it's not 49.5 with always public betting over. I could see this game going back up. Usually public money doesn't move the line, but in the Super Bowl, when everybody's betting it, you're going to get a ton of over. If you like the over, I say jump on it now. I could see this game ticking back up close to the 49.5. I see the Eagles scoring in this game. I see the Eagles scoring. I don't know if it's going to get over. I don't know if the Chiefs are going to score like that, but I think the Eagles are. I might be wrong, but if you like the Chiefs, take them on the money line. And another thing, we right away when this came out, I sent it to you, the line, jump on the 2. I don't know if anybody could have grabbed it or if you bought up to it, but the 1.5 and 2 is really important now, especially in the overtime. Say the Chiefs come down, they score a touchdown, boom, they're up 7. Here come the Eagles, they score. They're not going to kick the extra point and give this guy the ball and he goes to the 40-yard line and wins the game. They're going to go for 2 points.
Yeah,
they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. They miss, the game falls on 1. That's all. Sure. That's what these rules. That's why this 1.5 and 2 is so big. If you could grab it.
Yep, definitely.
Grab the Eagles plus 1.5, and if you like the Chiefs, take them on the money line.
Right, yeah, you can do a 2-for-1 special there. So yeah, that's what the line is right now. I think it was +2 when it just came out when the Eagles won a couple weeks ago, and then Joey and I were on the Eagles +2. Now it's 1.5. It's 1.5. It keeps bouncing back and forth, but it's pretty much a pick 'em. So who do you got, Joey? Give me a final score and your MVP.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles 30, and I'm gonna go Chiefs 23. And Hurts is your MVP.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm rooting for the Eagles. I hope the Eagles can get it done. I'm rooting for Saquon. I just think the Chiefs, they're going for the 3-peat. They're going to make it happen. I could see this be like a 33-30 type game, and the Chiefs get another last-second field goal by Bucker.
Well, here's the thing in this game. Like I said before, when you get to that fourth quarter, if you're Philly, Even when you get 5 minutes left, you want to have at least a touchdown lead on this guy. Because you want him. All right, you're going to try to tie me up, come down and score a touchdown. If you got less than a touchdown on him, he's going to beat. He's going to beat you. He'll get you, and then he'll take you in the overtime, and he might beat you there. That's why you got to have a 2-score. If you're the Eagles, you want a 2-score lead. Don't come down the field. Give this guy 5 minutes or 2 minutes with the ball and a chance to win or tie the game. He'll do it. You got to have a 2-point, at least a 7-point lead on this guy in this game.
For sure.
He's and with that coach, they wait for you to make the mistake. They sit back and wait for you. They're like the bookmaker. They'll say, "All right, you pick the team. I'll let you pick the team." How does that work?
Do you think, for coaching wise, Joey, who do you think has a bigger gain and a bigger loss? What coach do you think this game means more to for their legacy? Do you think Sirianni or Andy Reid?
Well, Andy Reid already, he's a Hall of Fame coach. He's cemented himself. This win will put him probably top 5.
Yeah.
Maybe, top 5. You could put him with Walsh. You put him with Belichick. You put him with Lombardi. He's up there with Parcells. Listen, he did have a lot of bad losses. He started out when he was with the Eagles. He got fired from there. But when he came here, he changed the culture. And then you know what? He went out and picked that quarterback. There you go. Somebody got him, and he was the one to get him, and it's a perfect marriage. You know what? Look at this team. They're in the AFC title game 7 years in a row. You can't knock them. Every year, we're going to beat them. They're not that good. They can't run the ball. They can't pass. He's not having a good year. Look where they are. They're in the Super Bowl again.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think Sirianni, it's definitely means more to Sirianni, especially this is a rematch from a couple of years ago. They're the Eagles fan base. They're pretty hardcore when it comes to who's in, who's out for the coaching staff, and they're big on their players. So I think this is a big game for Sirianni.
Here's the thing with Sirianni now is he going to be patient? Andy Reid will sit back and be patient and kick the field goal and wait for you to make a mistake. Is Sirianni, is he gonna be impatient? Is he gonna 4th and 4?
Yeah.
Is he gonna go for the field goal like a 48-yard or 50-yarder, or is he gonna go for it on the 35-yard line? What's he gonna do? There's gonna be a big decision in this game that he's gonna have to make. We know how the Chiefs are when it comes down to that. They sit back and they're fine. They know what to do. There's no pressure on them. There's nothing that's going to scare them. They open up the closet, they ain't scared of the boogeyman.
We got a couple more people joining us. We got Kenny chiming in. What's up, Kenny?
Hey, Kenny. Go get that parlay.
He likes pizza money. What do you think about this? First touchdown scorer, Jahan Dotson for the Eagles.
I gave him that 50-1.
I like that. And we also got our friend Jay Cook joining us. What's up, Jay?
Hey, Jay.
For sure. Yeah, definitely, Kenny. I think Joey and I are in agreement. I think if Andy Reid wins this game, he's on the Mount Rushmore of coaches all time. So, yeah, it should be a good game, guys. Joey and I were going with the Eagles. We do like the over in this one as well. Any final thoughts, Joey, on this game?
The turnover battle. They both these teams don't turn the ball over. And we'll see who wins the turnover battle if there is a turnover. That could be a big play of the game. And another thing, I want to go back to the old Super Bowl plays. What's his name? Willie Brown. Old man Willie Brown for the Raiders picked off Fran Tarkenton and ran 86 yards down the sideline for the touchdown in that Super Bowl too. And another big play I liked was when Riggins, when he ran down the left sideline against Miami in that Super Bowl. I'm not a big fan of the Miami Dolphins and Don Shula because the 2 weeks before that in the AFC Championship game, he left the Orange Bowl be flooded, so Fred McNeil couldn't run, and Richard Todd threw a couple of completions to A.J. Dewey for touchdowns.
There you go. Jay sent, I think it's a star. It's like a donation on the stream. So Jay, thank you for the donation to the stream. Kenny pointed that out. So thank you, Jay.
Oh, thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. That's a star from the up in the sky. That's a little blessing. That's a little fun. Let me put my tickets on now. Where's my ticket?
There you go. Jay's also a Chiefs fan, so good luck, Jay. Should be a good
Look,
game.
my cousin Alex is a big Chiefs fan. There's
There you go.
let's go. Put
Oh, there's the tickets, Joey. There they are. Take them to the window.
Hey, I just got to give a shout out to my daughter Gabriella. She runs an indoor workout facility with a guy named Mike. He does the baseball. She does the softball for kids, softball for training, hitting, fielding, and everything. NJ Prospects in Lodi, New Jersey.
Nice.
Mike and Gabriella. Anybody interested, you go there for workouts, hitting, fielding, and tips.
Nice. Love it. We got our friend Trevor chiming in as well. What's up, Trevor? How you doing, buddy?
Anybody got anything out there? Anybody like anything else? What is Doggy Dog like? Ask him what he likes.
You still here, Doggy Dog? He was here earlier. I think he chimed off though.
Oh yeah, there was a race going on. Yeah. There was a third at Aqueduct was going on.
Trevor's saying Chiefs are going to have to put the pressure on Hurts to beat them. And Jay's saying, oh, he's a Steelers fan. He just doesn't like the Eagles. Gotcha, Jay. Okay, cool. So, yeah, not the Super Bowl. We kind of wanted as fans, but, it is what it is. It should be a good game. Enjoy the game, guys. Eat lots of food.
Another key is how's the center feeling for the Eagles,
Right, that's a good point. I think there was like a stomach flu going on in the locker room a couple days ago, so we'll see if everybody's healthy tonight. It's going to take a lot. They're going to have to get shot for them to not play in this game. If they'll play through stomach pains, they'll play through twisted ankles. It's the Super Bowl. You got to go balls out, and if you can walk, you'll play in this game.
Hey, Jack Youngblood played with a fractured leg in the Super Bowl against the Steelers in 1979-80 over there.
Wow, crazy. Yeah, for all the marbles. Yeah, good luck, guys. It should be a fun game. Joey and I will see you guys next week. Have a good rest of your day, guys.